International Media TV. Television that listens to you.
Hi, I'm Johnnie Burrell. Welcome to the program.
Hello, I'm Anya Fernald. I'm the Executive Director of Slow Food Nation. Slow Food Nation is an organization that is organizing basically the first inaugural edition of the Slow Food Nation event, which is a 4-day celebration of food that is good, clean, and fair. And that means food that is good, delicious, and tastes wonderful, healthy. Also clean, which means environmentally responsible and doesn't harm our air or our water here in California. Also fair means socially just. And socially just refers to the way that the food is produced, that it's produced in a way with labor conditions that are fair for the workers and also that they're paid appropriately for their labors, and also fair in terms of access, that America's least privileged neighborhoods and areas where there's really a lot of poverty, especially here in the Bay Area, have access to good, healthy food. Right now, we live in a system where we've really built a fast food nation here in America, and with Slow Food Nation, we're trying to celebrate a different reality, a different possibility, a food system that's based on strong values of sustainability, health, and wellness, and that also produces food that tastes better and that makes us healthier. So if you look at, really our way of eating in the States, we eat 1 in 5 meals in our car. And we at Slow Food Nation feel like that's something that's got to change. We absolutely need to learn to reprioritize food in our lives and to celebrate the pleasures of the table. So the way that we're doing that and telling that story here at Slow Food Nation is through a couple of different venues. We have this gorgeous Victory Garden, 10,000 square foot garden, and that garden is growing produce for the San Francisco Food Bank. We're donating 100 pounds a week from the garden, and by the end of the summer we think we'll have about 1,500 pounds of produce, which will be a wonderful gift. But also, as you can see, people love to hang out there, and if you have a kid who's not loving their vegetables or not wanting to eat fresh fruits and vegetables, no better way to get them excited than to go and show them how it grows. And we see parents doing that every day here in the garden, and kids eating green beans raw right off the vine, tasting the broccoli. And it's just so exciting to see that, because it's such a good way to get people enthusiastic about healthy food, is to show them where it grows, how it grows, and the pleasure of savoring that delicious food. We also have a marketplace, which is 60 vendors from across California. We have 30 counties in California represented in our marketplace. Each stand has one special product, and we chose to do one product each instead of kind of a whole range of different ones, to create a moment where you'd actually kind of sit and think and talk to the farmer about the product story, how it grows, where it's from, its cultural history. And those are all here in the marketplace for sale. I want to talk more about cultural history and cultural awareness, because that's what's happening right behind me here in the soapbox. That stage there, as we call it, our soapbox. It's our place where people can come and pontificate, but they are also sharing agrarian arts. And so what you're seeing right here is a band of drummers coming in, and they're going to be doing drum performances around the harvest. In many traditional cultures where there's a more kind of healthy relationship with food, food and agriculture is really deeply integrated into cultural understanding. And I can imagine that for most of the people watching the show, when you think about a meal that you loved or that was something really special and memorable, it often was somebody sharing a food culture or sharing a tradition. Maybe it was something like a traditional food from the South that has a great cultural history, or something that from somebody that had just moved here from Italy or had moved here from Malaysia, and they were telling a story of their culture through their food. So we're trying to celebrate that here at Slow Food Nation by showing the way that in many cultures, food is a really integral part of human identity. And people define themselves and they identify themselves through their food. So we're showcasing some of these artists that are performing musical and dance arts around and linked to agriculture and food. The final place on the marketplace here are those stands right over there. You see those blue signs? Those are slow on the go. And you know what? That's just fast food. But it's really good fast food. We've got great country ham with fresh biscuits. We have muffaletta sandwiches. We've got huaraches from Mexico, great agua fresca. We have iced coffee. Simple, wonderful foods that are ready to go. You can eat while you're walking along. You don't need to sit at home and cook all day to go slow. But we wanted to show how easy it was and for people to eat fast food that was actually socially responsible and good for their bodies. And so we brought in 12 vendors here to show America how fast food could be if we looked at building a healthier, cleaner food system. This is the real heart of Slow Food Nation. We have about 10 to 15,000 people per day. This weekend has been really, really exciting. The plaza has been completely slammed. And you can see just by the diversity of people here, all the ages of people here, it's really something that people are excited about. They want to see change. They're hungry for change. And it's really, really, for me, extremely gratifying to see kind of the way that these simple pleasures that we're celebrating, these simple, basic human rights that we're talking about here of having good and healthy food for all, that people are ready for that and they want it, and they're coming down here to be a part of this change, to be a part of this new food movement. Thank you.